Hi guys, and welcome to Bomb Anime.
It's your girl Rika.
A big boy Summer here, bringing you an OVA from One Punch Man called The Overbearing Bang.
This one is set just after the meteor was about to hit Earth and Saitama saved everybody basically single-handed in front of Fang. So this one is just after that, and Fang has developed some kind of interest into Saitama because obviously he's just a C-ranked hero, and he's noticed that Janos, who is ranked way highly above him, is following him like a lost puppy dog.
Yeah, basically, Fang has noticed this and he's thinking, you know what, I need to know what's going on. I need to get to the bottom of it. And rather than go up and go, yo, Wagwan, he's decided to do what Genos did in that other OVA and tell the two. It's quite disturbing how all of these guys think that rather than having a direct conversation with people, tailing and stalking is the way to go. It's actually quite funny when you think about it that way.
Yes, you're right. It is quite creepy when you think about it that way. But I actually thought that Fang made a great mentor figure. It's actually what Genos has been asking for from Saitama, and I think he was actually good for both of them, even though Saitama is extremely strong. I don't know why Fang was like, oh, I wonder what would happen if we both fought each other. You would die. That's what would happen. You would die.
In one punch.
However, he's still actually a great mentor figure for Saitama, I think.
What gives you that impression? Because at the end of the day, what did he really do that was mentor-like? What, say a few words that Saitama couldn't care less about? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that makes him a good mentor.
Yeah.
How?
And he beat him all those times at the rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So, you know what it kind of reminded me of? It reminded me of Demon Slayer when the three of them were training to start doing the full concentration breathing, and they were doing all those little exercises before they got up to that point. It kind of reminded me of that, even though it's something small and it's just like the mallet. He managed to hit Saitama every time, and the one time Saitama had like the chance to do it, he kind of fumbled the ball and Fang still escaped it. So I feel like even though the power differences are great, there's still something that Saitama can actually learn from. And also it kind of reminded me of what we were saying with Skeleton Knight from Another World, where he's been OP and he hasn't had to train any of those muscles because he just beats everyone so easily, but then there's so many different types of skills that he could learn. And that's kind of how I felt about this as well. Like, Saitama has things to learn. I mean, I guess he doesn't, since he can basically KO anyone in a punch, but still, it's nice to learn the extra skills.
Okay, I see where you're coming from now. But Fang has a mentee, that weird kid, that is obviously not strong at all.
Yeah. And
yet he's still there. Like, he's not that great a mentor. But then on the flip side, I guess you could say Garo is a great product of his training. So, you know, like, he's 50-50 at best. Do you get what I mean? Like...
I mean, okay, in saying that, his dojo was extremely empty and he was trying to basically beg Saitama and Genos to join. So it does seem as if there has been a big decline, because he was even saying, oh, this reminds me when this dojo was so full of youth. So something's obviously happened as to why his dojo is so empty. But personally, I think that might be because of his heroing. He doesn't have time to look after his dojo like that anymore because he's running around saving the day.
He's got an empty dojo, bruv, and he's only got 1 out of 2 guys who are strong. I'm just saying, he's crap. Get a better mentor. Ask his big brother, maybe he is a better mentor than he is. Because when we saw Bang in the later episodes, we saw that he had a dojo that was full of guys.
And the disrespect continues. Poor Fang.
Fang is crap. That's it. But okay, so in this episode, when he finally gets to him, he had to bribe them with meat in order to get him to come to the dojo. I just want to know, like, Fang, what did you gain from this? Like, what would you have gained from them two joining your dojo and handing it to you every single time you're having a sparring competition? Like, what would have happened here? Can you shed some light on this, Rika? What's your opinion?
Maybe he's looking for someone to sort of pass the torch down to, you know? I don't know.
What, Kate Boldy? He's going to pick Kate Boldy to pass the torch down to.
Come on. He deserves more respect than that. I don't know what he would have gotten from it that he couldn't have just gotten from someone else. I think he just wanted to relive those days where his dojo was full of life, and he thought maybe he could learn something from Saitama and Saitama might be able to learn something from him. And also he was looking for what type of hero he was, because although we didn't talk about it, there were OVAs before this where he was also tailing Saitama as well.
Yeah.
So I think he just wanted to know how on earth this person could do what he did, because no one else could have done that. The way that everyone was thinking, it was the end. Like, it was the end of the world, that's it.
It kind of was, though, still. Like, if it wasn't for Saitama, it would have been the end of the world. Okay, so Genos needs a mentor. You said this earlier on, but I just want to say this. Genos needs a mentor who will actually help him become stronger. And during the episodes, he has become stronger, because every time he comes against some sort of adversity, he goes and gets modifications, innit? And like, he becomes stronger and stronger. What is the point of Saitama? Because like, Saitama's already asked you, told you, this is what I do. I don't know why I'm strong, but this is what I do. And yet, Genos almost caught these hands when he decided to train against him. Do you think if they fought now, at the point of this OVA, Genos would do a better job?
We both know he won't. Like, that's a ridiculous question.
It's very disrespectful of you. Genos has come by in leaps and bounds, mate.
Like you said, he has to keep getting modifications in order to get strong instead of being able to progress on his own. And he's very close to becoming a straight robot. There's only so many human parts you can lose until you're no longer a cyborg and you're more like a robot, just a full robot.
Okay, you're right. Guys, seriously, tell us what you thought about this OVA, because I thought it was interesting, but I didn't really get the reason why.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
And if you made it this far, we really appreciate you.
Peace.